Next up, we got the criminal. Usually he's parked facing out this way, but he wanted to pull in this time. He's probably getting a little lazy. The criminal is pulling a 2019 Mack trailer. This is what you call the Showtime Mack because it is polished all the way around, fully polished. The only places it's not polished are right here because they could not take off these when polishing, but eventually these will be taken off so that way that can get polished. It is fully polished all the way around. I'll get on top of the trailer real quick, show you guys. This trailer's fucking badass, probably the best one of the fleet in my opinion. I'm pretty sure it's a 2019, fully polished all on top, all the way around. Yeah, so it's fully polished, hence why he likes to pull his toys on there. But yeah, it's fully polished all the way around. The Mack. I love these. I love how they put the mud flaps right there. That's fucking mint. Them rails. He takes real good care of this trailer. Real cool. Yeah, he definitely likes taking this truck out with this trailer to a lot of shows. He just did this DURAMAX not too long ago. 40-inch tires. Big boys. 40 24s. He loves hauling this thing around. He did a lot of work to it. I don't know if you guys can see. I'll zoom in a little bit. He put a lot of work into this. Took him about, I honestly can't say. He redid the whole suspension, took it off, had it powder coated, put these rims on there, new tires. He also got the paint job done by his cousin, Pedro. Anyone who's in the paint scene or the custom truck car scene or lowrider scene knows who Pedro is. And they all know how good his work is. Pedro does a really good job. Pete, always done a good job. That's who painted this truck, and that's who also painted this truck. So we'll get more into that truck in a second. But yeah, this one's for sale. If anybody wants it, inquire. Has full sound system. It's all just as nice on the inside as it is on the outside. Okay, enough of the truck and the trailer. I know you guys want to see the criminal, so we'll get started on the criminal. Here we go. This truck's about, give or take, 15 years, probably more. 15 years old. Got the Cali hiccups, the bumper, part of the frame. It needs some new bezels. It's all good. It's the little stuff that could be replaced. It's just being put on the back burner. He raised his fifth wheel so he can have more clearance when turning. His fenders, he got more than enough clearance. He could probably even have a winch right here and not have to worry about it. There we go. The full frame, painted, deck plate. Y todo. Deck plate's a little dirty right now. Truck hasn't moved since he took that truck to his show, so it's been sitting in rain. It's been getting weathered. Got the whole deck plate and everything. Got this sick mural Pedro threw down on it. Obviously, you know, wear and tear. It's a work truck. They're all work trucks. They all work. I wish we were, you know, rich enough and cool enough to just have this truck as a show truck only. But if it wasn't for this truck, we wouldn't have any of the other trucks because this truck put in the major work for us, and that's why it's sitting right now. It deserves a good break because without this truck, the fleet wouldn't be here. So thank you, Mr. Criminal. That's the criminal. A&J. Let's get around to the other. So this blue is candy oriental blue. So yes, this is candy paint on a semi. I don't know, it's kind of hard to see. We don't got real good sunlight, but you can see the flakes in the paint. It's a beautiful fucking truck. The camera don't even do it justice. Just all the tiny work. You see, this is all done by Pedro. He hand paints most of his shit. He's the shit. That guy's the shit. So yeah, just little something of the paint. Before we get to, well, I'll show you the front. Show you the front, then we'll get to the inside. This is the only truck that has a done interior. So this is the front. The criminal. A lot of people say that he needs taller stacks. When he was doing this truck, when the truck was actually built, before stretch, before this paint job and everything, he was actually hauling dirt. He's done a lot of different things, but so he had the shorter stacks to be going under the, I don't know what they're called to get the dirt, but I don't haul dirt. So like I said, I'm still learning. I'm still a rookie. But yeah, this one's pretty low too. Definitely not as low as the Kenworth. It has the tapered bumper, so go over here. Just see how low it is. Pretty low. It's bagged. Definitely not as low as the Kenworth though. You see the one leaf spring. So he needs new stacks anyways, so eventually he'll probably get taller ones. That's why my stacks are shorty too, because when he got those stacks, they were originally intended to be on this truck, or actually they were intended to be on his other project truck, which is called Bittersweet, but that's hopefully I'll make a video on that one day. So yeah, here we go, the inside. Show you guys the door panel, match the paint. Well, the design of the paint. The office of the criminal. So yeah, he did it all. He did the entire interior. He did convert it from a, it's a little messy. He converted it from a stand-up to a flat top, so it's an ultra cab flat top. It used to be like mine. He wanted a flat top, so he did that for the top. That's why you got all this room right here. Oh. But yeah, so this is the interior. Nothing too special. Definitely nicer than all the other interiors though of the other fleet trucks. Got the painted dash, painted Oriental too. The sun's hitting nice on that. So yeah, this truck is just really being used right now to show. Obviously, it gets work still, just not as much as it usually does. Here we got the switches for the trailers. Remember I was telling you my truck with my trailer has the lines going to the cab, which I could lift and dump the axles. So these are his switches, and then this is the one for the bags. Obviously he's aired out. Yeah, 379 criminal 18. All of our trucks have 18s. I never got to say that. All of our trucks have 18s. All of our trucks have cats except for mine. Mine is the only one that has a N14 red top Cummins, the Select Plus, whatever. It's an okay engine. I like it, but I prefer cats. We're just cat guys, and we got that truck with that engine in it already. So this truck has 336 gears. They're 3406B or 3406E. I'm sorry. Mine has 355 gears, 18 speed, and 14. Yeah. One last thing though I will say is about his trailer that is pretty unique from all the other flatbed trailers that we have, is that I told you guys before, his front axle lifts up, and he went and did that to himself. He went and plumbed these lines. He went installed this lift axle, and he also installed that one back there. So he went and did all this. This is all him. He went and did it himself. That guy is beyond capabilities. He does a lot. If you knew how to welch, be over. Yeah, so his axle lifts up, and so does this axle. This axle will lift up too. A lot of people are confused as to how this works. So let me give it a quick explanation real quick. So I told you guys, we don't lift the front axles past 12,000 pounds. So if we weigh more than 12,000 pounds, we're not going to be lifting that axle. I think they say you're not supposed to lift it past 14, but just to be safe, we do 12. It's not the same thing with this axle. It's pretty crazy how this axle works. Obviously, we're not going to be lifting it past 12,000 pounds either, just to have it in the air. But this axle lifts up instead of dumping air. So my trailer and the newer Rettenauer all have this axle that just dump air, and then it drops the trailer, give you more of a turning pivot. This axle lifts up too. So it's just like that axle, except it lifts up. What's cool though is when he's loaded and he goes to lift this back axle, which usually you're not supposed to do, but since it's this back axle, it works the same as it would having a just a regular dump axle. Because think about it, it's going up when it's below 12,000 pounds, right? And when we usually haul about 48, 47,000, no more than 50. And he flicks the switch for it to go up. All that weight is dropping the trailer. So instead of it going up, you're losing the air. Well, not losing the air, but it's the same motion as it was trying to go up, but it dropped the trailer. So it works the same as having a dump axle. So it's literally just like having a dump axle, except when you're above that certain weight, instead of it just lifting, it's gonna just drop all the way down, and it'll give you that same use as you would with a rear dump axle. Same use, same everything. It's just just different how it works, and it looks really cool when you're rolling down the road. And this back axle is just sitting in the air. It's real neat. I like it. So, well, back over here, see what this guy's doing. Thanks for watching. Let's get a couple more.